Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. So, this is kind of an unexpected stream, huh? So, to be honest, I was kind of thinking about this today as I was recording today's episode, which is up on the channel if you want to go watch it. Which, in fact, I'm going to do a little self-plug. Give me just a second. And put this, if you want to go watch it, it is now gonna be in chat. Yeah, go ahead and click that link if you're interested in watching today's video, which came out at around 12:30ish today. But all in all, this was kind of a thing that I was thinking about doing, but I didn't know if I was going to do it just yet. And I ultimately decided, let's do it. Let's do another live stream today and kind of streak it together, where we're going to have a live stream today, and then at 12 o'clock tomorrow, we'll have another live stream. And kind of hit 3 live streams in a row, which will end our content for the week. We're taking the weekend off, and then on Monday, you'll see another video up, because I'll do another recording session on Sunday. And then Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week, you'll see another batch of live streams. 2 of them. And then Wednesday and Friday will be another set of videos. So, lots of content coming your way, both this week and next week. And there will be a lot to do and see. Hopefully on Wednesday, hopefully tomorrow after the stream or before the stream, I will most likely try to make a video for Friday. Try, at least, before the stream. I'm not sure just yet on that, so don't quote me. But, yeah. That's where we're at with that. If you are just now tuning in, apologies. I didn't even introduce myself. I just started chatting. My name is King of Love, and I am your humble host of this stream. And today, we are doing Final Fantasy XIV, continuing our adventure as Exrave Zugno. We are continuing our journey in the region of Ul'dah, and we are going to do everything that we can try to do. We're going to continue our playthrough today. This is not going to be as long as yesterday's stream was. Today's stream is going to be about, 2-ish hours. Probably until, right around 6:30-ish. So that's what we will be doing from that point onward. So, now, what are we going to do now? I am going to go ahead and get us into our first break so I can get us all transitioned over to Final Fantasy XIV. You will not see my lovely mug for the rest of the stream. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video and the live stream yesterday. I had a blast doing both. Well, I saved that, but the way that the video that released today went, I'm not sure if I really enjoyed that, but it's there. I will say the next week's videos will not be Mystery Dungeon. They will be back to Pokemon Champions to do some more competitive Pokemon. As we are still very much a Pokemon channel, I'm just wanting these streams to be non-Pokemon related. I want them to be kind of variety, if you will. So you'll see me do 14, the fighting game that we're doing at the end of the week, at Thursday, and then Friday, and then when Ocarina of Time comes out, as far as the remake is concerned, is when that comes out, we will be doing that stream. So, we're going to be kind of aiming for more live stream side of things than videos, but that's neither here or there. Now, I will say next week we'll have 3 streams, potentially. As long as everything kind of works out and my energy still stays high as it is right now. Anyway, let's get to our main content. Let's get to this break real quick so I can get the transition set up. I will see you all in just a quick second. See you in a minute. And like I said, we are here. So I followed some advice that I got from a friend of mine that said that we should probably up the volume of the background music. Hopefully we can hear it just a little bit better. I am a little worried about copyright with that in mind. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't get fully copywritten. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm going to pop an earbud in because I have my phone right next to me and tune into the stream real quick and see how the music sounds. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay. From what I heard in my little snippet there, the stream sounds good. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and head to our next main quest, which would be with this lovely person of Dadanen, I'm gonna say, we're going to the Copperbell Mines. So happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste. I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irreversibly damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services, despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Okay. And off we rock. As we leave Horizon, we are gonna head to this Copperbell Mine. I will also I want you all to kind of take note as well that I changed around changed Zarave's abilities around to make them more fleshed out a little bit. So instead of fight or flight being on the B button, I put right blade on B so I can hit fast blade, right blade, then hit total eclipse, and then whatever I need on the more defensive abilities. You're going to the Dragon Stag. What do you want, Dadadin's product? It's all the news he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a gosh darn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Okay. Gonna pick up there. That's for sure. The product? You heard Denadin going on about it. The product you heard Denadin going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashite. Nashite. Yeah, we'll go with that. Raw nashite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then them 12 darn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstone, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mine, sorry. So they ignored the beast. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashite? We can do that. I don't think that's too much of a question. We can do that. So. That is where we are. But there we go. Let's get to our questing. That is a bomb. Copper Goblin, huh? We're probably gonna have to fight these things if we try to take the, I would assume. Yep, I knew it. Oh my gosh, game. Okay. Here's the only thing. Eventually we're gonna figure this out, because every time I touch the A button doesn't seem to like me. And there we go, we got a level up from that. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Back up a little bit. And I accidentally touched that one, so we are gonna have to kill that one. That's okay. Back up a little bit. I'm not willing to just have that. We do have a move called Low Blow, which I think that's just funny. Okay. There's a lot of copper goblins over that way. So let's just grab this ore mound. And try to not... No, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Lovely. You did good there. Alright, let's get out of here then. No reason to keep fighting those fiends. And keep going. Alright. Back to the drunken stag. How'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nasha site? And here you go. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones. And more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha Unasha. Nanasha Unasha. Okay. We can probably say that, dude. We'll say that one more time. Nanasha Unasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Thanadin from his troubles, if there's enough left. Thanks, there's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. And then we'll collect our new helmet. And we will go here, recommended, and equip. What do we do? Equip a club? Or is that still a sword? I can't even tell anymore. I can't even tell if that's a club or not. You like a chance to make some money, right? I know how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road, connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. You find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets could be so troublesome, and you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. They've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufulupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Cool! Time to go kill some more things. How many we got? We gotta kill 4 of them. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of doable, I guess. There we go. Taken care of. Let's head to over here now. There goes that. Yeah. And down it goes. There we go. Looking for more midge swarms. Oh. Well, because we are... Why is it not... Oh my gosh, game. It's fine. There we go. It's not too bad. There we go. Cutting things down. There we go. There we go. Let's keep on rocking and rolling. I'm gonna keep on rocking and rolling here. Would love it if I could just, you know. There we go. Beautiful. Fufulupa. Hello. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. So what do I owe excuse me. What do I owe this? What? You have slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. You'll be staying in Horizon long. If so, there's much and more you can do to help here. Sure. And we got a brand new piece of armor. And we leveled up, which is beautiful. Might as well equip that. Now we look... I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I don't really dig the colors. Especially that, like, the mix of red in there doesn't really work for me. But, you know, it's fine. I'm gonna do a quick thing so I'm gonna up something really fast. I'm gonna up the system sounds because that level up was a little low. And actually, I'll upgrade self for that. Alright. No, apply. Thank you. Doesn't seem like we earned any new skills there, but let's learn to Lost Hope. Fufalupa wants you to track down a missing carrier. Pray, allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I hope I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to the Central Thanlan or the Brass Blades. That patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as the Blackbrush Station, she should have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. As you focus on your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanlan. With luck, you will find her quickly. Alright. And that's where we are headed. Seems like we have to leave here, it seems. Yes, we have to go through into Central Thanlan. Let's go ahead and head that way. If you are just joining us today, and I know it's only been 20 minutes since I've introduced today's stream, but I am King of Fluff, your humble host, and player of video games extraordinaire, I guess. And we are playing Final Fantasy XIV today. And we are heading our way through this lovely area to look for a courier named Cecily. I'll go with Cecily. Cecily makes more sense. We're gonna... Oh! We took a wrong turn. We need to go back to we need to go this way. We need to go this way. And this is not the first stream of this, but this is the second stream of a very long series that we are doing. From here on out, as far as live streams go, we will have a lot, probably weekly or bi-weekly, weekly or multiple weeklies, multiple days in a week of Final Fantasy XIV streams. That is the plan, as it were. But I see that we have found our missing courier. Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Fufalupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. when the most minor of cuts confessed to if ignored. Volumpa sent you, right? This is a pressing matter. Why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Over the tents by the river. Okay. We're gonna deliver the letter then. And we are now in Central Thanlan. Let's, Oh, come on. Get to the map. Thank you. I want to look where we're headed. So we have to cut through Blackbrush Station anyway. I think it would make a lot of sense if we catch the Aetheryte stone, the Aetheryte there, before we do much else. I think it would make a lot of sense, actually, to do so. And then we can head straight to Lost Hope. Because you might as well get as many of these Aetheryte stones as possible. Did I already... Oh, I guess I already attuned to that? Huh. I guess we have. Oh, well. You know what? I think we did during last stream. My bad. We are not gonna do that fake, don't worry. And hello, Leofric. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? And over. Fufalnupa sent you all this way because of a late letter. The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me Captain. I expect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades won't give a qualm's butt about this settlement. No one in Uldar does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, the protectors, and you will be too if you're associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. I ain't leaving. I thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Darn stubborn adventurers. A lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quirion Manse on the ridge to the south. The leader has styled himself heir to Yolande Quirion. Yolande Quirion. We're just gonna go with it. We're going with it. I don't care. The Syndicate member who died in the calamity. The man and his caronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Okay. Moving forward, then, It could technically do that fate, but unfortunately, it was already about to end. Because this area seems rather low level for, or pretty much high level for this area. And hey, that is what it is. Okay. We are heading the right way. We need to go the way that we are headed. Alright. Let's continue onward. I remember this area. We fought in this area. And it did not go well. Hang on. It is up above. we need to get above. We need to get above us to make that work. Alright. Then that's exactly what we'll do. I will say the music here is quite good. The music is actually really good. Incredible, even. Even if it's an early area, and believe me, the music will be highlighted when we get to later on in this adventure. Because I have heard and seen... Oh, we are being attacked. I mean, we could technically... We might eventually line up. Look at us taking on three ginormous bugs in in quick succession. We're not gonna continue fighting, we're just gonna run. Because I'm sure they'll give up chase eventually. But yeah, no, the music's quite good. Quite good. I will say... It's not the best music ever, but it definitely is really good. So let's keep on going. And we're gonna have to kind of wait for that guy to respond. Because we got beaten to the punch, it seems. There we go. There we go. Just need to get back and report to the Ulfric. Which is exactly what we are going to do. And there we go. No? We're gonna head... Yeah, there we go. Start's done? Good, I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all Murmur's farce. Murmur's farce. One day, I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The brass blade of the rose must look to others for guidance. These gauntlets are not better than what we already have, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I'm actually gonna stick with the red. Rick would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. Okay. So he wants us to deliver a letter to Horizon. a thing to Horizon, we are just going to teleport there. Because no reason to do anything else. I am not running all that distance. If I knew I could just go to the Black Shroud instantly, it would have been super easy, but I did not know that. Ah, Sarami, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Well, why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blade of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Leofric says I'm to have it. There must be some mistake. Doesn't mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I am not worthy to lead it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Level 14 for us. There's gotta be some ability following footfalls. Only one needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Xrave. Thaumaturges from the Ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics, as the area is rife with wild beasts. The Horizon garrison has been charged with their security, but Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades, despite his assurances to the contrary. As a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. Okay. Now, before I continue, I wanna look at something. I wanna look up if I can find out where to find my, skills and stuff. Open the menu. Aha! Okay, got it. Character, go down to attributes, maybe? Gotta be under something. Aha! Acquired. Nope, that's acquired titles. There's gotta be a... I'm in character. Where is the... is a good idea. We're gonna spend some time doing this real quick. Apologies. Has to be in somewhere. It's gotta be, right? Give me just a second, guys. Apologies, but I wanted to make sure that I, Where is that at? Give me just a second, guys. Apologies. Aha! There it is. There it is, guys. I found it. I found it. There we go. We can actually look at our stuff now. Apologies about the wait there. I didn't really want to do that, but we found it. It's up here. So... I wonder if we can expand this when we learn more skills. We have one more level up for that to be a thing, but I hope we can. Let's keep going. A bleed adventure coming to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He's a trusted man only. Anyway, we've got this under control. Besides, his other training ain't got nothing to do with Foofaloopa. Boy's got a stick up his butt, the signs of a saboteur. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Okay, let's go ahead and equip the pants. Not the pants. Is it boots? What the heck is it? it's the offhand that I picked up. There we go. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the thaumaturgist, see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guest, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raffe that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Okay. We'll do that. We're heading to Crescent Cove. It's mad at me. Oh. Well then, don't mind if I do. You're gonna attack me. Do better. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go. Oh, went the wrong way. Apologies. You're gonna have to go... You're probably gonna have to go that way eventually. That is not the pathway that they want us to run to. They actually want us to go... this way. I'm not fighting... Fine. You want me so bad, I'm gonna make sure that I kill you. There. Ooh. Take a listen to that. I like that a lot. But fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, we will do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. Our boat should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that the catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Well, we can't equip those, but we're definitely gonna grab this bronze spatha. And we can now access our stuff. Okay, so I see now. Alright. We are gonna do some changes here. I'm gonna do some editing. Because we are not gonna have this be there. And that way we can do that. Doesn't look like we learned our, the shield lob. Actually not learned yet. I think we actually have to do what we need to for that. What is this to provoke? A part of me wants to have provoke... We're gonna have provoke stay there, I guess. Well, no. I have an idea. Ah. We're gonna have provoke stay there. It might actually be... I don't know. I'll figure out how I want to do that. Stumbled upon a secret, have you? You're an adventurer, are you not? It is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quivering Manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. think they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Coverbell Mines. Not your sight, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchange and shadowy dealings, the Brass Blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Trave. I can declare a cove merely to thank you in person. And I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. Must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notice Captain Baldwin at once. Okay, bye. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Oh, no! Oh, no! Our main man's gonna get himself killed, isn't he? He's gonna get himself killed. Oh, no. Buzzard, I am not trying to fight. Fine. Fine. You want to die so bad. Fine. There. Happy? Oh my gosh. There. Goodness. Oh boy. Let's do this really fast. Let's do this fast. And then we'll see what we can do. Captain Baldwin, sir. I discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been sending gemstones from Copper Mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots, you're one of Quiveron's men. So that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin? Are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Falupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nasha sight, and I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolito finds out? You gosh darn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolito himself. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades from Falupa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I'm Sir Baron von Clelion IV Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Well, time to kill the guy, I guess. There we go. And we did it. Duty complete. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Neofric. I don't take orders from you. May have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Grove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quirion's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows 7 hacks, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was a captain once. I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blade of the Rose proud. And then the Alfred. And Baldwin, he said that Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better? And that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Flupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. That's why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Sarave. The captain and I will escape Captain Baldwin back to the horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Lovely. And time for us to get out of here and go back to Horizon. We're going to teleport for it because I am not running that entire pathway. Turn around. Melzarave, so much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Zarabe, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Thank you for that. Secrets and lies. Fufunupa would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should have been much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, I've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed the sealed letter addressed to a man named Onye. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he would have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that only was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of the collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I know not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Zarabe. Clay Bear led the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with Sultan Swan. She will know how best to proceed. Ah, yes, we have to return back to that area. So the idea that I'm gonna go under is now that we're level 15, we'll return in this quest and then we will head to the Gladiator questline to finish up that. So let's go ahead and sprint ahead. And head that way. Ah, Rami, it's been too long. The Donovan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I am grateful for everything you've done to people of Ulda. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow men. Believe me, the folk here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. There we go. So, that's what this is all about. Uvalupus thinking Onway might have been in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. But he ain't warned me. Onway as loyal as Sultan Swan as I've ever known. I haven't followed what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Onway the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Zarave. I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. If you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Okay, so we're gonna have a quest to do. But first, let's go ahead and put that away. And my battery's about to die on the controller, which means I'm gonna have to plug it in. On your discretion, Zarave. If so, then listen closely. We're gonna accept this, and then we'll head to the Gladiator questline. The outside world believes Ulda to be ruled by the Sultanate. Ruled by Sultana Nanamo Unamo. Truth is, the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Onway is the Sultan Swan who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the men who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man known to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Onway of all people at this of all times. You take this to the man himself, Ravi. Tell him Momodi sent you. And it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our city may depend on it. Interesting. Interesting. Duty, honor, and country. But, before we do that... as I'm assuming that this is gonna be a long time quest. We are not going to do that. We are gonna kind of, as it were, do something a little bit different. We are gonna head to the Gladiators Guild on the steps of Thal and try to discern what our next step to becoming a big-time gladiator is. So that is where we are headed next. next. Hello, Mila. So she has a lot of options for us. Hey, Elzarabe, you come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign. Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining the security at Cap Drybone, a vital outpost along the Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for the raiders, Zarabe. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Alright. So, that is what we will do. Well, before we do that, we are here. We are in the area, so we might as well. We might as well grab this. And do the MSQ while we're here. Nope. I didn't attune, huh? Let's attune real quick. Might as well grab this so we can teleport up here quick. Guess it's not up here? Confused. Hold on. It is up here. We need to go up. We're being dumb. I forgot. We need to go this way. There we go. That way I can just do that. Oh boy. Here we go. Think we're diving into some big time weeds here. Oh my, there is a lot of guys in here. Hopefully, let's hope this doesn't turn bad on me. Have you read this, adventurer? No. I see, but you have some inkling to the contents, I think. Mistress Mamoni has to us explain to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This slip shames the Sultan's sworn and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will not do good. It will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers, as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seems fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. And in it, the criminals state the price for the return of Her Grace's crown, and though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as a custodian of the Yule legacy. It must be recovery. I'll travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish to meet these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Mabodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms. I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Indeed. Alright, rendezvous with Onway at the Unholy Heir. Okay, so we know where we need to go. We have two places that we need to go. It is good to get the Alchemist area, the Alchemist Aethernet shard, because we are going to absolutely need that. We will go ahead and teleport over to the Adventurers Guild, because we need to figure out where our quests are taking us. Where the next sections of our quest are taking us. So let's go to our map. Actually, no. I want to go to our journal. Thank you. And see where that is. It's in Eastern Thanland. So we have to cut through... I see where we need to go. Teleport. Let's head to the Black Brush. Let's head to Black Brush Station. It seems that I know where we need to go for this to work. So... do we want to go straight to... it's on the way. It's on the way, and we might as well do this now. We might as well do this now, since we, are heading that way. We have been very well traveled throughout the lands of Thanlon, I guess, but that is the case. Alright, we might as well do this first. Mainly because we're gonna have to cut through this pathway anyway. So we're just gonna do this duty, honor, and country thing, and then head to Camp Drybone. Let's proceed. We're level 16 now, which is good. But yeah. Like I said, this particular stream will be... I've come as agreed, now show me the crown. Ah, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurances have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, looks to me as if you violated our terms of exchange. Did we not say you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that this isn't a company of archers surrounding us, even as we speak? Ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown. You have made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait. Here is your payment as promised. Hey. this is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you. Boy, you've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last we have it, the power to create an army of an undying soldiers the traitor spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible knowing that you've brought us the doom of Silda. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you of it in admitted. Well, there's too many to have a run while you still can. I will do my duty. It is your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Oh my. Papa Shan, Sultan Swan, put these thieves to the sword and secure the clown. Oh, we got a time to fight, huh? Sultan Swan, ha, no matter. Kill them all. Oh, time to kill everybody! Yeah! Let's do this thing, baby! How awesome is that, man? No, come on. Hit the... Stop it. Thank you. Finally. Go. I know what I have to do. Now, some fools, you know whom you not face. Yield or be slain, thief, I will not ask again. Hearken to me, denizen of the abyss. Slay these interlopers. A void soul. Aha! There we go, boys. There we go. Master Papashan. But why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults on the way. He's bet something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General ordered you to look after me. Master Papashan, more of them to the north! After them, Sultan Swan, they have the crown! This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Okay. Uh-oh. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the goblin, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. What on earth? Why? Alright, I guess we're not done fighting today. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Whence spring this perpetual might. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest, no matter, all shall bow before me. Just doing, tank things. No mortal should possess such strength. You should probably flank. Keep it up, Sarave. We almost have him. Duty complete. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the brightness of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. That the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlayans crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes. That's right, you're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well. Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Sarave. Thanks, Thancred. Very sarcastic man. A very dark and purplish crystal. Don't touch the crystal. Please don't touch it. Oh. It broke and shattered. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Now that we have done that... we have something else to go do. We're gonna try to sneak through here so I don't have to fight everything. But we need to get to Eastern Thanland to do our gladiator quest. No reason in not continuing with our quest line than that. I will probably be ending this stream soon, though. I know it's only been an hour and a half, but we will have to kind of cut down our streams here. So, where are we headed? We are gonna... stop it. We're gonna head to Camp Drybone and then head over that way. Because that looks like to be the best course of action for us. If I hit teleport here, is it gonna let me know? Okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and sprint our way. Let me do this really fast so I don't... Ooh! Those are scary. Can't be taken on that. Can't be taken on that. No, no, no. Alright. We've made it to Camp Drybone. And we're going to attune to the crystal. And there we go. And we are going to head out of here to head to our next area. I will say, as far as a Switch 2 version of a game looks, it's really good. Injured Gladiator, uh-oh. Amusha! Our first time fighting these guys, huh? And down he goes. Don't worry, brother. I'll be fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done with me, eh? Go and tell her that the Almanjar are dead. Leave the merchant to me. Okay. Time to hit that return button. We're just gonna hit return, because there's no point in teleporting all that way. And there we go. Ethernet. And then we'll head to the Gladiators Guild. We'll do Gladiators Guild, then the main quest, and wherever she sends us next. That way it's a little bit easier. Alright. There we go. I knew I was right to send you, Zarabi. You've done us, pal. 7. Heck, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a sword play like this? Elvis! Remember me, how goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? You? Good to see you, Mila, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me! Well, If you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Dang it, Aldous, this is serious! We all thought you were dead, and for you to walk in here as though as nothing happened. Nothing ever happened. Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? Should cut you down where you stand. Oh, that's the Mila I remember. All fire and brimstone, I knew that pretty face could still comfort itself into some terrifying shapes. Don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun, but as you wish, I'll go. Surave, was it? Why don't you join me in the quicksand? I could use some company. And don't anyone else here would be so kind. Mila, do you want me to... That man, why now after all these years? She's mad. She is mad. We're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll head to the let's head to the Adventurers Guild really fast. Talk to Alice real quick. See where that leads. We are gonna end it after we turn in the Deuter Honor and Country quest. I do apologize for that, but there is no other, like... Okay, what is this gonna be? Please tell me we're not about to have a fight in here. Ah, oh, you came. Sorry I had to witness that little reunion between me and Mila. The sort of gnawed back from the dead, you'd think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Trave, you're good with the sword. That's plain to see, but more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a formal man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. Oh, Lord. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of the magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. Man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Drave, eye. Balls. Oh, this sort of node. We've come for your head. If you do that, then how the heck am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Drinks the drink. Love that. Well, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Rave? I'll lead. You follow. Time to get into a fight! We're in a bar fight now! Alright. I'm sure. Watch closely now. I'll show you how a champion fights. I mean, cool, you don't need to, but that's kind of sick, though. Should I? Nah. Probably not. It's probably fine. Is this all you got? Try to keep up, boys. Those weaklings are yours. Oh, okay. I will gladly take these guys. You think you can take me on? Ah, that's the sort of sport I crave. luck trying to kill this guy. Good luck trying to kill Aldous, man. I'm gonna take care of this one, because there ain't no... Oh my god! There's so many! Might as well attack this one. There we go. And down they go. Woo! We gotta do a bar fight, boys! Let's go! That's so fun. Didn't think he'd go as far to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink, one with more attractive company than this sorry lot. We just killed like 20 people! Aldous! Are you gonna explain any of this? Aldous, my friend, like that was unhinged. No? Okay. Crazy. Okay. You know what? That was fun though. That was a fun side activity. Oh goodness. Goodness. What an activity that was, huh? Mila. My apologies, Ravi. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. Ahem, the shield lob technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Zarabe. Alright, we need to decide the piece of gear that we need. To be honest, it's between the trousers and the trousers, the boots, or the cuirass. I think we need to pick the chest piece personally. Actually, what have we... Can I... We should probably pick the boots, because we just... Hang on. Can I look at my stuff real quick? What is needing more of it? The hands need it more, it seems. The hands need it more. The hands and the boots really need it more than anything else. So let's go with the boots really need it. The gauntlets need it more, and so does the boots. We're gonna... I kind of... You know what? We're gonna go with the chest piece, because we'll get some good gear. Shield Lob learned! Hey, there we go! And I don't think we can... Yep. Level 20. So we can't do anything with that yet. And we will equip our new piece of gear. We don't look too bad, I'll take it. Alright, now we need to head to Papa Shan within the heart. of the storm, which means we need to go to the Alchemist Guild. We'll just teleport there, and then once we finish this quest, my friends, I will be ending the stream. That way we can finish it off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We will, I did not mean to go that way. My bad. Sorry, Alchemist Guild. Sultan Swan, everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Proceed into the heart of the Sultan Swan. All right. And it has been almost 2 hours, so we're doing good. Bombashan. Uldan Ring, huh? Complete. Doesn't surprise you to see me dressed so suave. I was once a Sultan Swan, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the rune of Statio Master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when the news of the clown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to you, your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Swan, Tsunami. Oh, beautiful. Love to hear that. That's good for me.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Nanamo Ulnamo. Okay. Northal.
Long live Nanamo! Glory to the Sultana! Forever may she reign!
Nanamo.
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
Okay.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
Are you gonna be giving her crown back? This is insanity.
Returning our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana
Nanamo.
of Uldar, confer upon you this gift.
Thanks, Nanamo.
Rauban,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Okay.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt.
Thanks for pawn.
I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
An honor, indeed. Come, hero. Until then, for the
I am
sake
terrified.
of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay. I'm scared. We're moving up in the world, but that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Cool, but terrifying. Untradeable items. When you say that, what do you mean? Is the ring that we... That ring really that important? Doesn't seem like it's doing us any favors. Can always just clip that. Yeah, I'll clip it. One would like to speak to you regarding the Sultana's invitation. By the 12, Zarabe! For an adventure to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I have no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Memodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray, return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Alright. And that, my friends, is where we are going to leave off. No point in continuing on at the moment, as we have proceeded gleefully towards our next steps. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get us teleported over to the Adventurers Guild. That way we can at least get to there. And I will see you all next time on the stream. So, alongside everything that we are doing in our quests and our adventures in this land of Eorzea, we're getting told that we need to go and talk to the newest, we need to go back to Mistress Memodi. Well, that is what we will do. But we are going to end our day here, right here, inside the quicksand. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.